Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm starting a new series and the first series probably. And it's called movie slash whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it. Well, I'm just doing like theories on movies and series. And today we have the one and only Owl House. I am using the actual video because why not? But let's just listen, and then soon you should see what we're here for number one.
Flora Desplora, bad girl historian, celebrity, and my former mentor in the Emperor's Coven.
I have questions about that name.
Did you guys hear that? Flora Desplora. Luce, I also have questions about that name, and I have answers for you too. So if you guys just listen to me, just listen for a few more seconds. Flora Desplora. Doesn't that kind of sound like, I don't know, Dora the Explorer? I don't know if anyone caught this yet, but I definitely did and have been waiting a while to share this with you guys. I just never really had the right time. I also have a few more theories. Some of them are on this, but I may have already forgotten them, so let's hope I just remember them. So suppose we should go to the next one. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Who is that?
Flora Desplora, bad girl historian, celebrity, and my former mentor in the Emperor's Coven.
I have questions about that name.
And we just answered them, Moose. Anyways, on to the next one. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is the next one. Right here we are doing actually one about voice suspicions. And yeah, I think I'm correct on this one. So first, let's just listen to Ida's voice.
Is this cowl really necessary?
Do you think all my wanted posters are for petty theft? Partly, but the big whammy is I disobeyed the law and refused to join a coven. If I'm seen, I could go to jail. Again.
Maybe this.
Okay, so that's her voice. And now, here's the movie that I think matches her voice. Okay, so right here I have for us, this is the Emperor's New Groove, and here's the voice that I think matches with Ida. Now.
Twice removed. Isn't that right, Crunk?
99 monkeys jumping on the bed.
One fell off and bumped his head.
You know, I am so sorry that you had to come all this way, but
Uh-huh.
as I said to you before, you may recall, Pacha is not here. I'll be sure and tell him you came by.
Oh, would you?
Alright, if you heard that, I think her name is Chupa, I'm not sure. But her voice, like, see, I was crossing out all of the people and just circling her. Yeah, that's definitely Ida's voice. I didn't do research to figure out who actually did the voices of those two. But by suspicions, you can definitely tell that this theory is true. And on to the next one. Alright, so we're at the next one right now. And we're actually switching over to game theories. So it's basically movie and game theories in all one video. So I'm going to explain Monty. This is what I think it is. I'm not saying that I'm right, but this seems very correct. So here for my evidence, I have Monty's life story, and I do give credit to Cloud Z. I will put that in the title and comments, but let's just watch this. Okay, Monty's just started out normal. He was amazed by everyone, including Bonnie. He's saying that Bonnie gave him the guitar. Then Roxy helped him with his hair. That makes sense. And then he became Rockin' Monty, rock and roll. I think there's Freddy there, but this is the ruin, so that makes sense. All right, that's it. So this is his life story. But who knows Monty's life story better than anyone else except for him? So this is probably the story that they most likely told the builders, so that's what they could put into his ride. But here's the thing. I'm not saying Roxy didn't help with his hair or anything. So he's saying that Bonnie gave him the guitar. But in the ruin, you can find Bonnie torn up into shreds. So my theory is, what if Monty lied about the story? What if actually he was jealous? So before one of the performances, he was probably already friends with the guys, and then he ripped up Bonnie, or locked him in a room somewhere, took him out, and then said, Bonnie said that he's done with this. So he gave me his guitar. He's moving on. So then Roxanne probably helped him with his hair before the show. And after the show, he most likely took Bonnie into his room and tore him up into shreds. And his first show was probably the one that we see in the cutscene at the beginning of the game in FNAF Security Breach 1. And after that, when you go through the vents, there's a lot of ruckus. Why? He's beating up Bonnie. He's tearing him to shreds after that, and after closing, he drops him off behind Bonnie's bowl. And that is most likely how it went. So if you guys agree with this theory, I want you guys to let me know in the comments section, because I agree with it. I mean, it is my theory, so. Anyways, let's continue to the next one. Alright, this is our final theory. So, right here we have Kissy Missy. I am on the Poppy Playtime wiki, but this is what I think. So, a little bit about Kissy Missy. She is technically probably a mate that was made to make Huggy Wuggy stable. So she was probably just to be a support for Huggy Wuggy, to make him stable, but something went wrong and she wasn't, she was too nice, and they wanted her to be I don't know what's going on here. But here's what I think. So in one of the videos on the tapes, it shows that she was strapped to a train, and then an explosion happened, and then she was just gone, and Huggy Wuggy escaped. Here's what I think. Since Kissy Missy was supposed to be made for Huggy Wuggy probably knew what they were doing. And at the time when Kissy Missy was strapped to the train, it was going so fast, it was probably going to run into a wall so they could get rid of her without anyone knowing that she ever existed. So Huggy Wuggy knew this and escaped. When that explosion happened and she went missing, that's when she was saved by Huggy Wuggy. And then, and only then, they saw that Huggy Wuggy had disappeared, but they may have not been smart enough to know where Kissy Missy went or who saved her. Let's take a look at this. Her alias is Kissy Giant. Status is alive, definitely. Living organism. Female, 18 feet. Wow. Chapter 2, Flying to Red. Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. I think Chapter 3 has come out. But if you guys do agree with these theories or any of them, I'd like you guys to know in the comments. And remember, whenever you guys comment, it makes me really happy because I love to read them. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and make sure to like and subscribe.